Hi, thanks for joining me today. Today we're going to be talking about the things that step-parents who are further on would have liked to have known at the beginning of their journey as a step-family. It can be deceptive. It can look as though it's going to be fine. But once you get in there, things can change and can become quite difficult. Hi, I post once a week, so subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, and I'll let you know every time I post. Some fellow step-parents and I were talking the other day about what we would have liked to have known at the very beginning of our step-parent journey. Often, when you form as a step-family, you're so enthused and excited about the new beginning and forming a family and want everything to work out well and to bring the family together, to integrate and to get on with things. You can often see what needs to happen to make it better. You can be enthusiastic about wanting things to change. And the fellow step-parents and I came up with 4 things that I want to mention today. And the first thing counters that enthusiasm a bit. The advice is to go slowly and to have patience. People will adjust to being in the step-family at different rates, and it's worth just allowing people to come to terms with the new environment and the new family going forward, and to enable people to do that at their own pace. The second thing was to not want to love the stepchildren from the off. Don't put pressure on yourself to do that. Instead, go for friendship and caring and building trust and just letting the relationship grow, and it may well turn into love. But you're kidding yourself, and you're not kidding the child, if you pretend it's love from the off. Think about, too, the role that you have in the stepchild's life. They have a mother and a father somewhere, even if one is deceased. So a job you have is to identify the role that you're going to take in that child's life going forward. And it's worth just sitting back and letting that happen a little bit before you jump in and make assumptions, which could tread on other people's toes as well, like the grandparents and the ex-partner. Third point is about communication. In previous environments, the family will have communicated in a particular way. I don't know what that way is, and anyway, that has probably changed and is changing now with the advent of you becoming a step-family. Think about communication. How are you going to keep everybody involved in what's going on in the family, keeping them feeling as though they belong? You may need to instigate communication, have meetings once a month or at the beginning of every school term or school holiday, or every now and again. Make the meetings fun and positive, and by discussing things you can come up with the way you want things to be done and discuss it and have their views on board too. So that way you can set boundaries together and everybody in the house knows what's expected. And finally, the fourth thing is to make sure that in all of this you take enough time to care for yourself. If you burn yourself out, you're not doing anybody any favours. In all of this, don't forget who you are and what you are contributing to the family. So there you have it, the suggestions of some stepmothers to people who are just beginning the step-parenting journey. There's one other thing, and that is it's more difficult than it looks, and not to be frightened of seeking professional help if you think you need it. I run workshops, sessions, email response service, booklets. Do find the links to my social media in the directions box below.